Just a bit, little bit, roll it up, take a hit. Feeling left, feeling right, 2 a.m. somewhere nice. I don't care, hand on the glass, feeling right, I'm doing my thing.
Okay. Hi guys and welcome back. So thank you for joining with me today. We've got something a little bit different. So in the first half of this video, I'm going to take you around and take you on a trip with me in the E21, as I know a lot of you have been asking, why has she got this car? What has she done to it? So I'm just going to show you what I've done to it, why I've got it, and a little bit of history about me and Red, really. In the second half of this video, I'm going to be telling you a little bit more about a project that I've been working on with TomTom. Now this is really exciting because I think it's something that drivers, people that are fans of cars, that have got cars, can all get involved in. So this is an app where basically you can film a segment which will then be picked to be put into a main film which will be premiered at a film festival. It's called Life in a Car. And I think it's great because there's a lot of us out there that we like to do nothing better than to jump in our cars and just go for a spin. So we're going to get that all on camera and we can put it all into an app. And yeah, I think it's a really great concept, but I can tell you a little bit more about that later. So let's go get an E21 and we'll go for a spin. So I guess I should really start by telling you a story of how I came to have this car. So when I was 21, I started looking around for a classic because I had my Mark IV Golf, and as much as I loved it, it was never really going to become a classic, was it? So yeah, I was looking at 190Es, Mercedes 190E, like Mark I Golfs, E21 BMWs, and I think the deal clincher was I saw a picture of my mum stood next to her Polaris silver E21 back in the 80s, and I was like, that's it. I need one of those. I love the iconic shape, you know, the first of the 3 Series, that shark nose. It's just completely, yeah, it's idiosyncratic to itself, really, isn't it? Like it's great. So I then went on the hunt looking for one, and I couldn't find one anywhere for love nor money, which wasn't a complete rust bucket. And then yeah, I saw this one pop up on eBay. I phoned up and it was actually a girl who owned it before me, and I was like, look, if I'm going to drive all the way from Birmingham to Dorset to pick this thing up, you better be telling me the truth. And she was like, look, you'll fall in love with it as soon as you see it. And yeah, you know, fast forward 3 years later, like a Match.com story, we're still together. So with the modifications, obviously it's had a few things done to it. I didn't want to go too mad because with something like a classic, I'm more about reworking it than completely changing the whole look. I love the clean lines of it. So I just wanted to enhance them a little bit with obviously the wheels. I mean, the wheels are BBS RSs, 3-piece splits. I mean, they're 2-inch step lip on the front, 3-inch step lip on the back. I just wanted that really deep dish, you know, kind of like, it's like a really Euro clean look. And as soon as I got this car, I knew it had to be a BBS RS. It's such a classic wheel and just really suits the car. I picked these up. These are a set of wheels that had actually been in our group of friends for quite a long while, actually. And yeah, originally they came from factory from Germany on a G60 rally. So yeah, they're actually 15-inch centres, step to a 16. But that's all the boring tech stuff that you don't need to know. Yeah, and then obviously put the air ride on it so I could look cool when I park it up and just make the car really usable. I can put my friends in the back of it. And just little, it's more like little trick bits, you know, like the dual exit exhaust and the Nardi Torino wood steering wheel. It's kind of been little touches here and there as opposed to fully going all out and painting flames on it like my dad probably would have done, as you saw by his car. And yeah, I intend to just look after it. It's obviously had a full respray. A lot of the seals and rubbers, everything like that has been replaced. I just want to really look after it. You know, I get a lot of questions like, oh, would you ever sell it? If I'm honest, no. I want to give this car to my daughter. I know that my dad wants me to take on his lovely, lovely old Hillman Hunter, bless him. And I want something to give to my daughter, so I can say when she's my age, 23, 24, actually no, I'm 24 now, God. She'll be able to roll around in it. I mean, it's 33 years old this year, and I think it's never looked better, if I'm honest. But I'm biased. So one of the great things about TomTom for me is, I mean, my dad bought me my first one when I was 17 because I constantly used to get lost on the M6. Now, if anyone who's anywhere near Birmingham knows about Spaghetti Junction knows that it's quite possible that you can be on your way home and end up on the way to Wales. TomTom's just my peace of mind, really, no matter if I'm in the UK or in Europe, you know, doing road trips. I've been to Belgium, France, Brussels, Amsterdam, and I always know that I can get home safe, and that is a peace of mind that, you know, money can't buy. Well, it can, because it can buy you a TomTom, but, you know. So with the Life in a Car project, the great thing about it is it's completely collaborative. It's everyone, you, me, you know, drivers from all around the world that can download the app, film their segment in it, and then potentially be picked to be part of the end project, which will be premiered at a film festival. And I'm really, really excited to be a part of it, because you know what, like, when you speak to other drivers, you know, what's the thing that you ask them the most? You're like, what's the best road trip you've been on, or what's the best memory that you have of being in your car? And that is essentially what they're trying to capture and put into this film. So yeah, I mean, I'm totally behind it. I love it, and I'll be uploading my video through the app, which you guys will all be able to see when it gets uploaded onto Facebook. And I'm really excited to see what you guys all come up with. So yeah, so thank you for joining me. I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. All the information for you to download the app is going to be just below the video. So yeah, I'll see you again soon.